This is Roger with Wheel Kinetics in Tucson, Arizona. We're selling this Lexus. It is a 2000 Lexus LS 460L. That's the long wheelbase LS 460. This was a theft recovery purchased directly from an insurance company in Van Nuys, California. Nice hood. Has 17,127 miles. I'll show you the Carfax in a minute. It's real. That's how many miles are on it. Beautiful car. I mean, I've never driven one. A friend of mine saw this thing and he's already all over it. So who knows how long it'll be for sale. We bring it here, we do an inspection. This is what it looks like. 4.6 liter rear wheel drive, L, long wheelbase, crazy cool car, my guys, right? Let's see. Aside from idiots screwing up miles on title, this car is amazing. And yeah, I'll show you that in a minute. Absolute morons in insurance company. I'll show you why premiums are so high in just a second, because these guys do not know how to do their job. All right, I'm gonna walk around this car. I'm gonna show you what's wrong, which is nothing, but that's my job, is to try to find something that's wrong. I will tell you that when we got it here, the front bumper and the rear bumper had both scuffed. They're the original bumpers, but they had scuffs on them, and it was just too nice a car to deal with, like to have that happen. So we had a very high quality paint shop repaint the front bumpers. They're the same bumpers. They're still the Lexus bumpers. That just looks better. In the Carfax, they'll say front and rear damage, not accident damage. That's because it looks to me like tow trucks rubbed up against both ends. Kind of, you know, whatever. The wrong people have run into this vehicle. Hopefully the next person who owns this thing will be a little smarter. There's a little bit of a chip right here and here. We put brand new tires on it. These are brand new tires at Discount Tires. We put them on yesterday, okay? Like I said, things like that little chip over the wheel. This thing's it's just an amazing car. I mean, amazing car. I just drove it down the street a minute ago. Unreal. Let's see a little scratch right there. A little touch-up paint would probably knock out both of those. Like I said, brand new tires, repainted the rear bumper. I think there was a ding right above right in here on the emblem that we fixed also, but it was like this big, something like that. I don't know. It's not there, and it looks great. But what I do in these videos is I tell you everything that we know about a vehicle so that the right person buys the vehicle. And that's what I'm doing right now. All right. So let's go into the trunk here. This is where I got all my paperwork I can show you. Here's the Carfax, right? It was a total loss, which doesn't mean it was wrecked. It's a financial term, and not actual miles. And I'll show you why. Because they frickin' are stupid. Anyway, Carfax says in spite of all that, this car's retail value is $26,960, so about $27,000. Okay? All right, $26,960. There's the VIN, branded title, not actual miles. I write idiots. Total loss, financial term. It's always been a clear title. It was a one-owner vehicle. Always been a clear title. I'll show you the title. Financial term, it means that a total means that the victim was paid a total loss, which means the victim got a gigantic check for this car. That's what that means. And for some reason, Carfax needs to report that. I don't understand why. All right, so it's living in Santa Barbara. Here's 15,368. It got serviced. It was stolen 11/5 of 18. Recovered 12/7 of 18. It says left, rear, front, left. It was the bumpers. Let's see. Then they brought it in. It looks like the insurance company brought it in, and they checked it out at Lexus of Santa Barbara with 17,126 miles on the 25th of January, right? And then some knucklehead, probably at the insurance company, decides, okay, so January 25th, 2019, we have 17,126. Then somebody at the insurance company decides to, here we go, apply for a title, right, that has 17,504 miles on it, which is clearly not what it has, because a couple months later, or earlier, it had frickin' just an idiot. Anyway, Allstate owned this vehicle. There's the VIN. This is a California clear title. Aside from the frickin' morons who touched this title, this thing is perfect. Kelly Blue Book. There's the LS460L with 17,000 miles. Kelly Blue Book is 26,733 on this car. A little more information from Kelly. It's a 4.7 out of 5 for consumer rating on this car, which is one of the highest you get. 19 combined MPG. Let's see, LS460L MSRP was over 72,000. Don't be surprised if long wheelbase LS400 reached closer to $100,000 when loaded. So there you go. All right, let's see. Look for the spare. Boom, there's the spare and all the tools where they belong, right? But what else? Yeah, when I saw the paperwork of this thing, I almost freaking had a heart attack. I mean, now the good news is though, is it made it affordable, because I'm sure everyone else was concerned about that. And now that I done the Carfax, done the research, I have the car in front of me. Those are the miles. You can't fake it on the odometer either. These cars are a little too high tech for that. So anyway, all right, let's start the car. And we'll go under the hood here real quick. So 17,147 is the mileage on this car. Okay. All right, let's see. Let's get under the hood. Look at this car. There you go. Not a lot to see. Got the stickers where they belong. All that. Freaking brand new, doesn't it? It is. It's got 17,000 miles on this thing. Alright, over to this side. Alright, window. Door locks. Alright. Seat. Forward. Back. By the way, these are heated and cooled seats. And the rears have heated seats that you can run from the front. I'm not sure if you can run them from the back or not. We'll have to look. Seat up and down. It's still got the plastic on the Lexus thing. See that? Yeah. More indicators that this is the real thing. Yeah, it's a pretty car. This is a pretty car. Window up and down, right? It's Mark Leffenson sound, also in this car. Alright, look at, still got the plastic on this stuff. Aha. There's a control for that, right? Then you do have the heated seats in the back if you wanted them. So that would be that. Let's see, put that up. That looks good. You got the vents back here, and I can feel the cold air. Got a AC adapter right there. Oh, you know what else? I think they have little, yeah, little mirrors up here. Yeah, this is a nice car. Window up, down. Wow, this is a serious car right here. This is my first time seeing the L version. Look at the space. That's crazy. Yeah, the plastic still covering the Lexus on there. That's how many people have not been in this vehicle. It's even on the driver's side. All right, window, 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 and window. That's, wait, I got this window right here, right? There you go. That's the passenger rear. All right, I think I missed that one. door locks. Okay. Seat back forward, back, seat forward, back, up, down. Let's see what we got here. Well, you can slide the seat forward and back, right, like that, right? And this is lumbar. That's down. You can see it moving, so that works. And you can also move it up. Yep, I can see that moving up. All right, let's see. Telescopic steering, out, in. Let's see, up and down. There you go. So, not shockingly, with this many miles on it, everything works, which is what you would expect, but got to demonstrate that stuff. Let me get a seatbelt on here. All right, the seatbelt is now on. Roof. Boy, is this thing quiet. Big motor and super quiet. All right, let's see. Got the lights. What do we got? Boom, boom. Perfect. Boom. Let's see. Climate. It's blowing ice cold, thank God, because it's freaking hot right now. Turn it down a little bit. Let's see. What else? We just brought this thing in from underneath that shade over there, so it's a little bit off with its temperature. Let's see, what do we got in here? Boom. Look at this thing. It's still got its little foam rubber in the ashtray. Never been used. That's funny. All right, and you got cooled seats, and you got heated seats. I'm gonna turn this one off. I'm gonna keep this one on. Cool, because that feels good. Let's see, you got different power settings. See it over here? ECT snow, ECT power, and then I turn it off, right? What else we got going on here? Cruise control. Right there, cruise control on and off, okay? Let's see, audio. Let's see, we'll go here. Let's see, there's volume controls right behind, right here. So I'll turn the volume up. I'm gonna change the station.
2. Sundown vitamins are all clean, all...
What else can you do here? You can go to the sound, adjust all that stuff, right? Got a disc CD player here. It says DVD also right here, so must have back in the day when you could actually have a DVD player playing up here. Let's see. There's your navigation. We are on Gardner Lane. All right, well, this is a badass car. That's all I'm gonna say. All right, we're gonna go on a ride. Oh, here's another clue. So 11/13 of 18, it had an oil change done at Village Automotive at 1464 East Valley Road in Santa Barbara. And they said the next oil change due would be at 20,368 miles. Just another clue that they killed the title on this thing. But I think if they would have sold it as actual miles, it probably would have cost another $7,000 or $10,000. So if you don't really care about that, it saves you a ton of money. Especially when it obviously is 17,000 miles. This is a bad mofo right here. I like this car a lot. A lot. All right, if you come to Tucson to drive this thing home, you're gonna have a really nice car to drive home. This road right here, we're basically four-wheeling, and I can't tell. Huge bumps and potholes and patches. Beautiful ride. Anyway, if you come here to drive it home, you'll pay your state tax rate, whatever that is, plus our city of 2.7% and a $250 dock fee. If you pay by wire and ship, all you're obligated to pay is agreed upon price, and that's it. No tax, no dock fee, nothing. If you are going to pay by wire and ship out of state, once we receive full payment by wire, we will fill out the title with your name or your company's name and address. We will sign it off to you. We'll scan it into your online file so you'll be able to see it immediately. and we'll mail it to you. We even scan in the envelope we mail it in. You'll have the vehicle shipped to you. Obviously, the title will already be at your house by the time the car shows up. And once the car shows up, you'll take the title you have in the car and go get plates. Very simple. Deposit. Once we have an agreed upon price, please get your deposit in. Deposit is $500. Once we have your deposit, we'll put your name in a banner over the car at wheelkinetics.com, and you and everyone else in the world will know that it's sold. And you'll have a really cool car too. God, I like this car a lot. I just want to jump on it. Oh yeah, hell yeah. You can't even tell this thing's driving. It's amazing how quiet this thing is for that big motor. Anyway, so please make sure you get your deposit in, all right? I think this thing could probably sell pretty quickly. So if you're going through the video and the pictures and you're serious about it, be ready with a deposit. Last part of the video, I say this on every single car. It's kind of ridiculous on this car, but if I don't say it, you know, it's like the kiss of death. So what I say at the end of every video, and I encourage you to watch the end of every video, we don't have sales, we don't have bottled water, we don't have snack machines and game rooms, so you don't have to pay for that stuff. You know, at brick and mortars, you have to pay for that stuff. It's included in the price of the vehicle. Also included in the price of vehicles at brick and mortar places is future repairs, okay? You're not paying for that either, because we are not repairing this car when it breaks, okay? I don't think this thing's gonna break for a long damn time. It's a damn Lexus, and it's perfect, all right? That being said, you know, it's my job to say this. If something breaks, whether it's the first day you get it or 10 years from now, don't call us for a check, because you're not getting one. It doesn't matter if it's labor, if it's parts, we're not paying for any repairs. We give you tons of information, brutal, honest information, so that you can make a good informed decision and have it be your car on day one. And so that's how we roll, okay? If it doesn't work for you, we have nothing on our property for you, okay? Nothing. That being said, I would get in this car and I get out on I-10, which is a couple blocks that way, and I'd go left, which is east, and I'd drive straight to New York right now, and I'd be doing, if I could, I'd be doing 150 the whole way and feel very safe. This is a great car. Anyway, I think that